So yeah, I'm going to move on to Trap Shrine. It's a game, you know. I don't play it often enough, apparently. I have one person on YouTube. He watches them all, and and every time I don't play it for a while, he's like, "Are you gonna play any more? I'm really enjoying it. Could you play more?" And I'm like, "Sorry, I just keep like." It always seems to be a day like if I don't feel up to streaming, it always seems to be on the day I do Trap Shrine. So I should really apologize to him for that. So, you know, with that said and done, let's move on. Trap Shrine, let's go.
No strike.
Alright, so they were having a bit of a conflict with each other at first, but eventually, because they were so evenly matched, they like, alright, let's stop fighting, let's share him. If anyone gets him, you know, if anyone has some sexy time with him, then the other one gets to have some of that time with him too. That literally seems to be what they've agreed on at this point. It's kind of weird. After embracing Yui-sama, I made love to Mishiro-san the same way. I'm such a damn wuss. I thought I was a more proper person. What the hell have I done? The heart wants what it wants. It's something you'll probably hear me say a few more times during this whole series of games if I play more of them. All the resistance I had against traps is crumbling down, and I can't help but feel both of them are pouring the same amount of love into me. Oh, right, so they're... Is that a figure of speech, or is that literally what's happening here? Even though both of them are... Mishiro-san and Yui-sama. I can't choose between the two of them. I thought there was no reason to. But yep, they both love him so much. And he clearly, you know, he's putting up less resistance, so he clearly doesn't really care as much anymore. Mishiro-san's face back then. I can't get it out of my head. Mishiro-san's special for me. I feel like she really is. He's even started referring to them as she now. I'm glad he's finally coming across. That's getting across.
Masato-kun, souji owatta yo.
Oh, Hinoa-chan, nice to see you. Whoa! You surprised me. Nothing. He surprised me there. Yeah, no shit. I feel like I was really close to making an important decision just now. Oh, what have you found, Hinoa? A Magatama? What's with this? At a glance, it looks like a true Magatama made with agate. Agate is a pretty common material, so it's not that rare of a find, but this handwork is... I feel like this one's pretty old. Maybe it belongs to Yui-sama. It's the kind of thing you'd expect to find in archaeological excavations. An offering? A classic? A retro, like relic? Interesting. Why would it be there? So yeah, it probably does belong to Yui-sama. I see. So this appeared because the seal was broken. It could only have come out with Yui-sama. If that's the case, this would be something from EmEmGameplay-sama's time period. Better pass it along to him later. I thought you were... Is it just the localization? Could they literally not decide whether what pronouns to refer to them as. It's kind of confusing me now. Anyway, I just finished the drink during Neptune, so I need to go get another one. Back in a sec. I mean, this is the main reason I don't play 2 visual novels for 4 hours at a time, because, you know, it would just be a strain, too much of a strain on my voice. If it's something like something that already has voice acting, it certainly helps make things easier. If I just have to comment on it rather than voicing a character, it always helps. Anyhow, are you finally going to come to your big decision, or have you just completely lost it? Just to try. Maybe I should ask him about who should I choose. Hey, Noah, I want to ask you something. What? That's not what I wanted to ask. He's bound to this land, so he has never swam in the sea. I'll make sure to take him to the pool someday. Now, that is something I'm quite tempted to continue playing the series for. Will he get to play at the water park? Will he keep his promise? Putting that aside. Sorry for springing this on you all of a sudden. It's about Yui-sama and Mishiro-san. Who do you think I should choose? I know, right? I mean, he's like, it doesn't hurt to ask, but really, what answer were you expecting other than that one? I'm just consulting with you. I want to hear the opinion of a third party. It really is when you think about it. Considering that apparently Yui-sama and him are bound by fate. But him and Mishiro are sort of bound by sibling-like love. It's kind of it is a difficult choice. Is that Mishiro-san you're referring to in that one? Is it that bad? Aren't you glad this isn't your decision, Hinoa? Hinoa's really thinking hard. It's rather entertaining to see him like that, but it's not really helpful. Why don't you just pick Hinoa? There you go, problem solved. Hinoa Summit? Oh yeah, that's right. Whoa! Here he goes. Oh god. Again? Honestly, if they're all parts of him, I don't really think any of them will have anything to add, really. Yeah, exactly. That's not really his decision to make. I know, right? Self-preservation. I like the way Hinoa B thinks. You would think so, wouldn't you? Yeah, that's true. Shiro does cook the meals. They're really having a real good, like, summit here. So that's one for Shiro. And they've completely gone off topic, as expected. There's no point to this now. This is all just pointless fluff.
ここに異端者がいるぞ。
Oh my god. Yes. That is a very sus statement to make. Is this gonna turn into an argument?
結論が出ました。
Oh wow, they actually did come up to a conclusion. I wonder how long it took. Really now?
多数決の結果、今日のおやつは何に決定だよ。
Of course. I knew they went off topic. Come on now! You forgot what we were talking about?
あれ？それじゃ僕のプリンは？
Quiet, you. It was a waste of time to ask Kinoa. It's always a waste of time to ask someone in the matters of love and who to choose. You should know. You should know who you want. The answer's there. You just have to. Just have to dig down deep enough into that heart and pull that answer out. Oh. Mishiro stands before me, but at the same time, this is not Mishiro. This depth of spirit, this Yugen, it would be an exaggeration to say she has the power to slay a god. A medium that calls gods with her dance. Not bad at all. She's very cute. It is the first time I gauge her carefully, but to think she would attain this level. I mean, let's face it, you know. She did all this out of love, and they say love is the strongest emotion, so if her spiritual power is powered by love, then of course, you know, it would have the power to rival a god. There is no doubt that Mishiro is an outstanding shrine maiden from the way she carries herself. I have not seen this amount of talent in a medium since ancient times. Ah, right, so this is EmEmGameplay evaluating her. Just as I suspected, making love with Masato also deepens their bonds. Yeah, that's literally what love is. A bond strong enough to resist the influence of my divine power. Originally, I had thought this power was due to that same talent as a shrine maiden. If that is the case, no matter how blessed with the medium power she is, it is still human power in the end. It would be simple for a god such as I to force her to yield. You say that, but you've really not been able to do that so far, and you've been trying a lot, really hard, haven't you? That is something I would like to avoid. Oh, right, so basically beat her into submission is what you're saying. Could it be? Could it be? It was I who was mistaken about the one that is to be bound to Masato? Oof. Think she's actually losing heart. Masato is indeed the reincarnation of my former husband. Of that I have no doubt. That being the case, the fact that we are not bound must mean that my bond with Masato was severed long ago. Thus, it was easy for Mishiro-san to create a bond there as well. I see.
ちょっと姫神様。なんじゃ？あなたもちゃんと練習してよ。さっきから踊ってるの私だけじゃない。
She was just evaluating you, Mishiro.
なんで祀られているわらわが踊る必要があるのじゃ？これは奉納の舞じゃぞ。
Oh come on, I want to see Himegami-sama dance.
だってその方が絶対ウケるじゃないの。神が自ら祭りに花を添えるのよ。評判になればお客も倍増、お賽銭もがっぽり。これっきゃないわ。
Exactly.
あなたのことは気に食わないけど、利益があるなら利用するだけ利用してあげる。さあ、とっとと働け。
I love that. Mishiro has no qualms in bossing a goddess around.
せめてもう少し綺麗な言葉でお願いするのじゃ。神が相手じゃぞ。
I can't. I absolutely despise you. Goodness gracious. Talk about a personality. Although, she feels rather relaxed while talking to me, considering that from her point of view, I'm a stranger that came to steal her beloved from under her nose. It seems she tolerates my presence besides Masato if it is for the shrine. Ah, so this is where you two were. Wait, what happened to his knee? Ah, I tripped over there. It just stings a little, don't worry. Tetanus? Can you do that? Why'd you carry that all over? It's weird. Some of these voice lines sound quieter than they normally are. And I don't understand why that is. I mean, I've gone into the settings before. And I really can't gauge it. I was gonna say maybe the master volume isn't high enough. Let's try that. No difference. I don't understand. I don't understand this. What on earth is going on? Or maybe it hasn't just activated yet. Alright, let's turn the master volume back up to max. Voice highlight rate. Alright. Let's see if that did anything. Ah! Sounds painful, alright. But thinking about it, they are indeed well matched together. Masato is an honest priest, with Mishiro by his side supporting him. They make such a good pair, I can hardly think of anything better for him. But then, my role will be relegated to that of a simple onlooker. Can I not be anything but an outsider looking from the sidelines? Oof, she's really losing heart. A god's primary role is to watch over the people in the first place. If I was bound to Masato, I thought it would be possible for me to abandon my duties as a god and become human. He really does have a big influence on these two's futures, doesn't he? In the case we are not, it may not be that bad for me to stay a god and perform my sacred duties. Making moves on Masato and fighting with Mishiro, poking fun and playing around with Hinoa. It might not be all that bad to live in such a way in this era. Oh man, if only Mishiro could hear her inner monologuing right now. She's almost given up. You've nearly won, Mishiro. Mishiro-san, I'm not a kid. You don't have to pat my head. Is it though? I love that. She is treating him like a child. Oh, thanks. No matter how much time passes, it seems like I'll always be a little brother to her. Well, that's just like Mishiro-san anyway. So, is he gonna cancel the love-making ritual then? If he's giving up? Yui-sama has been looking at us for a while without saying anything. It's kinda scary. You'd think he would have interrupted by now, wouldn't you? He's having a bit of a crisis, though, of the heart right now. Did something happen? He would usually just heal me with his powers and go on a tirade of how useful he is to me over Mishiro-san. Ah, almost forgot. Yui-sama? I gotta hand the thing Hinoa found earlier before forgetting about it. Hinoa said that he found this in front of the cave earlier. I hand the Magatama Hinoa found to Yui-sama. Judging from his reactions, it seems like we weren't wrong. Indeed. Yeah, Hinoa found it earlier. We figured it was yours. Of course. Of course, it belongs to the reincarnated Masato. Well, the previous Masato, we could say. Haha. Huh? Something from my past life? That said, of course I have no memories of it, so it's hard to feel any attachment for it.
覚えていなくてもしょうがないの。これはわらわとそなたが前世において分け合ったちぎりの証じゃ。
So it was literally like a wedding ring to them, I guess? So in short, a memento of his lover.
こんなものがまだ残っておったとは。
It is pretty impressive, Yui-sama says, lovingly caressing the Magatama. Even though he says it's from my past life, it probably has nothing to do with a 20th century guy like me. But from Yui-sama's perspective, it's really different. For a god that has dwelt in the land over thousands of years, bygone days' memories are actual things he experienced.
懐かしい。今ではもう思い出の彼方か。
Aww. Oh, that's right. I forgot to change the stream title, didn't I? Even though Trap Shrine doesn't have a category, so I have to literally put it under games and demos. Yui-sama stayed silent after saying that. He just keeps staring at the Magatama without moving a muscle. He probably is recalling memories of things that happened in these lands long ago. I may not be able to relate at all to the feeling of going through time and returning to live in this land, where no one he knew is left. Pretty sad, isn't it?
マー君、そっとしておいてあげましょう。
Probably is for the best, right? Yeah. It was a bit unexpected to see Mishiro-san being concerned about Himegami-sama. Well, he's still right. We quietly leave Yui-sama to his thoughts.
もうこんな時間か。
The crickets aren't as loud. Maybe I fixed that little audio glitch. When I finally come to my senses, the orange hue of dusk is already taking over the firmament. So finding this Magatama shocked me that much. It's still annoying, these crickets, but at least it's not deafening me this time. I already understand. Humans die. While gods are immortal, human life is fleeting. Smitten by that fleeting beauty, I inflicted so much pain upon myself. One day, before I notice, Masato will also die. He will return to the dust all come from. I thought of abandoning my position as a god and becoming immortal. But if I'm not bound to Masato, I will be unable to accomplish that. Just like this rock in front of me, I shall keep on living forever and ever. If so,
また一人になるのか。
My words vanish into the air. Must I go through the excruciating loneliness once again?
それは嫌じゃ。
Right, so are you basically changing your mind now? I put the Magatama against my chest and gather my power. No longer had I hesitations about wielding my divine power to its full extent.
もう一人は嫌なのじゃ。
What is he doing? Weird. I swear I saw something light up just now. Hey, Mishiro-san, didn't you just feel something? Mishiro-san? Mishiro-san's acting strange. She feels kind of tense.
マー君、これまずいわ。
What's happened? Bad? The light just now, you mean?
ええ、嫌な予感がするの。
Did Yui give up his godhood?
マサトくんマサトくんマサトくんマサトくん
What's going on?
ひのわちゃん、あなたも異変を感じたの？やばい気配がプンプンするよ。危険が危ない。
Oh dear, what has she done? What has Yui-sama done?
落ち着いてひのわちゃん、日本語が怪しくなってるわよ。
I know, right? Calm down. If even Hinoa felt the danger right after Mishiro-san, then something must be seriously off.
とりあえずマサトくんとシロちゃんは急いでここから離れて。
Is it so dangerous for us? Away? Where?
できるだけ遠くへだよ。早く。
Okay. I look behind us and I sense something sinister in the air. We should do as Hinoa says and hurry out of it.
何これ。
Oh dear, what's happening?
まずい。
Looks like they've been rendered immobile. This is bad. I can't move my body. Right as I think that, the light engulfs my field of view. Oh. Looks like we've gone back in time. What? What is this? The scene spreading in front of my eyes looks like a picture scroll of the Heian period. It's like the palace of an affluent aristocrat of old. Everything's all so sudden that it doesn't register in my brain as real.
うわ、転移した。
Oh my god, we have been transported back in time.
ここどこ？どこのお屋敷？
Oh dear, I'd hate to be in a situation like this. Completely lost, not knowing how to get back. That would be horrible. Mishiro-san, Hinoa, you okay? As soon as I blinked, we were transported to this bizarre place. There's only one person that can do such a thing.
こんな派手な力を使ったら天上の神様たちにバレちゃうよ。
But maybe that's what she wants? So this is really Yui-sama's fault?
こんなことができるのはあいつしかいないでしょ。
'Tis true.
あの女、いや、あの男の子、ついに馬脚を現したわね。
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's not jump to conclusions. Even at times like these, Mishiro-san's as sharp as ever.
その通りじゃ。
Oh dear. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have given him the benefit of the doubt. Oh. Yui-sama appears without making a sound. The visible aura surrounding him looks pretty godly, but it is unusually overpowering now.
出たわね、妖怪。
Mishiro-san, don't provoke him!
そうだよ、シロちゃん。いつもと様子が違うよ。
If Mishiro-san really hits him, this isn't gonna just be a cat fight.
いいえ、役に立つからって甘い顔をしたのが間違いだったわ。この自称神様とは今ここで決着をつけるべきよ。
Mishiro-san, I don't know if you realize this, but Yui's using all of his power now. I kind of expected that kind of answer. Mishiro-san's not gonna back down. Yui-sama looks full with contempt for Mishiro-san.
そなたがいくらわめこうとも、もはやどうにもならぬわ。
What are you talking about? Makes sense, Yui! Mishiro-san, calm down! You look like a total delinquent right now! I can't let things escalate between the two of them. Is there any way to calm them down?
ここはわらわが作りし世界。すなわち、わらわとマサトが結ばれるためだけに作られた世界じゃ。絵にしが立たれたそなたはどうすることもできぬ。
What? The world you made? Severing a bond? That's what it means? Oh man, he couldn't take it anymore. He couldn't take the fact that he may lose Masato to Mishiro, that he did it. He severed her link forcefully. He made a world because he couldn't marry me. This is really something only a god can do.
勝手な真似をして、こんなところでマー君が生きていけるわけがないでしょ。さっさと私たちを解放しなさい。ほう。巫女であるそなたが 神たるわらわに意見するのか？
Oh, やれやれだぜ。
ミコである前に私はマー君のお姉ちゃんです。
This isn't gonna end well.
血がつながってもおらぬのに姉を自称するとはおかしな物言いじゃの。
Blood is thicker than water. Yeah, they say that, but
事実、私は姉としてマー君を守ってきたわ。あんたに否定される言われはないわよ。
But is it true? Has Yui-sama really severed Mishiro's bond? Mishiro-san.
じゃが恋人としては失格じゃの。
Is that right?
は？
You know, at the end of the last episode, it seemed like they'd come to an amicable, like compromise, and it's gone out the window within the first half an hour of this next play session. Jeez.
見しろよ。そなたは姉という立場にこだわるようじゃが、それはマサト個人を思ってのことではあるまい。
Is that true?
そなたの行動はすべて神職の家を守るためのものなれば、マサトをその付属物として見ているに過ぎぬ。
何を言って。
What is he trying to say?
本当はそなたも分かっているはずじゃ。祭神であるわらわに逆らうということは、このことむすび神社の真意を否定することにつながる。
Well, that is true.
ゆえに巫女であるそなたは一歩を踏み出せぬままわらわを追い出すことができなかったのじゃろう。
But me, with all my godly powers, am able to actually do what you cannot. So you lose. I thought Mishiro-san wasn't bound by those ties of obligation. But thinking about it, she really comes down from a family of shrine parishioners, and it wouldn't be weird if she did things for my sake as well as for the sake of her family with equal care. But I think Mishiro-san has always done everything for my sake more than anything else.
そうよ。私はマー君のために先代たちの取り巻きを排除したり、いろいろ過激なこともやってきたけど。
Wait, huh?
でもそれはマー君のため。マー君が生きていくのはこの神社しかないから。だから私は行動したのよ。
そんなことは誰が決めた？
Who did?
神でさえ人の縁はままならぬ。人が人の運命を決めるとは増長するにも程があるわ。
Ooh.
重ねてとそなたマサトが神職を継ぐつもりがなければどうするつもりじゃったのか。
Ooh, 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 asking the big questions. If you didn't want to become a priest, then what? What? If I didn't take over as a Shinto priest? If I said I never imagined such a future for me, I would be lying. But everyone around me expected me to succeed my father as the priest. The fact their feelings disguised themselves as my own was inevitable. A life leaving this town and doing something completely different never crossed my mind.
そなたには想像したこともなかろう。自分とマサトがこの社を守っていくことに救急として他の可能性を思い至らぬそなたには思いもつかぬ未来であろう。何故縁結びの権能を持つわらわの力が通じぬのか。人であるそなたがわらわに抗えることができるのか。これで全て説明がつくわ。
Well, I'd like to hear this theory.
神の社に因縁を閉じ込めたままではマサトの未来はそなたのものじゃ。それはそなたが望んだ独りよがりの未来に過ぎぬ。故にわらわはこの世界にマサトを移したのじゃ。
Is that really the case, though? Mishiro-san just stays silent and listens. It seems like she can't say anything back.
わらわたちは外に出る。マサトに神職以外の未来を見せることができる。
Really? Okay. Well, that's an interesting proposition.
だが そなたにはそれができぬ。ましてや妻人に遠慮し恋敵であるわらわを追い出すことすらできぬ。そんな半端な人間にマサトを幸せにすることなどできぬのじゃ。とっとと出て行け。この世界に姉であるそなたの居場所はない。
Oh, come on, Mishiro-san, don't just give up. Hey, wait! When I look around, Mishiro-san and Hinoa are gone. He's literally brute forced it now, isn't he?
さて
He didn't want a fair fight any longer and has literally just taken what he wants for himself. How selfish can you be, Yui-sama? Wait, what? We switch scenery again. We shift places inside the opulent Heian mansion in the blink of an eye. But now I find myself sitting on the room's main seat, as if I was the house master. When did you make this whole place? This divine power is one order of magnitude higher than anything I could have ever imagined. I realize, Yui-sama. No. I realize I have to revise my perception of Himegami-sama. He may look like a person, but he is a god, not a human.
マサトよ、くつろぐがよいぞ。
No. I can't leave this bee and sit around with you, Yui-sama. If I let this slide even a little, Himegami-sama's gonna ease me into his pace. That's why I need to take back the initiative and fix this, but...
いいのじゃ。この世界ではそなたは神に仕える神職ではない。わらわの夫じゃ。この世界に存在するすべてはそなたのためにある。故に遠慮することはないのじゃぞ。
Well, there you go. The power of a god is a frightening thing. The absolute craziness of everything going on makes me unable to understand, makes me unable to stand up. But I need to at least ask. So, where is Mishiro-san?
マサトがミシロの行方を気にするのは当然じゃと思うが。じゃがマサトよ、本当にミシロに会いたいのか？
It's more like I don't want to leave her like this. I can't do that.
なぜじゃ？この世界ではミシロがそなたの姉であるという縁は存在しないのじゃぞ。
Other than his memories of her, there's no way he could forget her. But Mishiro-san is our shrine maiden.
それほどまでに大事であれば、先ほどわらわがミシロをやり込めている間、擁護しなかったのはどうしてなのじゃ？
Yeah, that's a good question. Masato, explain yourself.
そもそもマサトよ、そなたは本当にあの社に戻りたいのか？あの社の神職として生きていくことに何の未練があるというのじゃ？
Talking down about her own shrine? Boy, is she far gone. Well, it's my responsibility. That's right, I'm the successor. No, inheriting it was my destiny. Yui-sama's point surprised me, but I haven't forgotten my duties.
マサトが本当に望むのであれば、まだ元の世界に戻ることも可能ではある。
Okay, that sounds all too convenient for my liking, but go on.
そなたはもともとそのような人間であったのかの？
No, I think. Anyway, how do you know that much about...
知っている。言ったであろう。わらわはずっと見てきたのじゃ。
He may have been sealed, but he could still see. The watcher always watches.
封印されてもコンパクトなりて、そなたたちの営みを1000年の時を超えてもなお見守り続けたのじゃぞ。
Just by being stared at by Yui-sama, I feel something strange, like I'm getting absorbed by him. I'm losing track of my surroundings.
確かにそなたはあの社を継ぐことに責任を感じているが、それは周囲によって作られたもの。その前提がなかったとしたらどうじゃ？
An interesting what if. What is this feeling?
この世界ではしがらみなど存在しないのじゃ。再びわらわたちは縁を紡ぎ合うことができるのじゃぞ。
But surely there's no way Masato can be happy with that.
約束したではないか。1000年の後に再び巡り合おうと。
So that woman in his dreams really was Yui-sama? Oh! Something flickers inside my head. That probably is that moment, the promise we made centuries ago.
それに何より、マサト。もう一人は嫌なのじゃ。
Ooh. His delicate body comes closer to mine, and I couldn't shake off this warmth. Are they just outside the mansion? Is that only where they are? It's funny. They're literally just like 500 feet outside the manor. In a second, we were transported to a completely different place, teleporting us like we were nothing more than annoyances. These really are the doings of a god. Looks like she's finally going to admit it.
まださっきの世界の中みたいだね。どうやら屋敷の外に飛ばされたみたいだよ。
Oh man, is this going to be one of those things where Mishiro and you are going to have an epic showdown of divine power? Oh man, that'd be a twist I wasn't expecting.
ここは姫神様の領域だからね。一旦引いて体勢を整えた方が。
I don't know. Is Mishiro-san really gonna let you wait?
ってシロちゃん、奥の話聞いてる？
He's literally just processing everything.
あのボケー！言いたい放題言ってくれやがるわね。
Of course.
あー、こりゃダメだ。シロちゃんめっちゃブチギレてる。
Looks like you're not gonna be able to plan a strategy after all.
冗談じゃないわよ。私がどんな苦労してマー君とここまで距離を詰めてきたと思ってるの？体を使って無理やり意識させて、ようやく姉から恋人へのジョブチェンジが叶うと思った矢先にあんなもののけが邪魔してくるなんて。
Mishiro-san, you really are making him sound like property right now.
いや、旗から聞いてるとシロちゃんも大概だよ。
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
今までのマー君を落とすための、いや結ばれるための努力、それを台無しにしようとするなんて許さない。
Oh dear, dear, dear.
その愛情、僕にも少し分けてほしいな。待遇改善して。
Sorry, Hinoa, but you're just a tool to further her means of getting with Markun, I'm afraid. Sorry to say, but that is literally the truth of it.
ひのわちゃん、はいおまんじゅう。
Yep, here you go.
ちょっかい貼られているから完全にはわからないけど、マサト君はあっちの方角にいるよ。
See, he's so easy to buy.
それだけ聞けばオッケーよ。でもその場所にたどり着けるかどうかはちょっと微妙というか。
Oh, don't worry. Mishiro's love is going to be more than enough to break a crummy barrier like that.
うわー！あ、シロちゃん、話を聞いてよ。
Don't worry. If his divine power is powered by his love for Markun, then I don't think we have anything to worry about. She's gone. She has completely flipped. Do you not realize you're already back in the mansion? 1 hour later.
待って
Wow, how on earth did they keep running full pelt for an hour? That is insane endurance.
どこまで続いてるのよこの廊下は
It must be the barrier.
シロちゃん元気良すぎ
You'll never get any closer. It's like running on a conveyor belt, going just as fast in the opposite direction. Literally spinning your wheels in place.
何よこれ全然たどり着かないじゃない一体どうなってるの
Yui's not messing around anymore, so obviously...
だから説明する前に走らないでよシロちゃんは説明書読まずにゲームプレイしてクレーム入れるタイプだね
I'm sure a lot of us are.
ひどい時は OS が適用してないのに起動しないとかヒロインが男の子しかいないとかさパッケージの情報くらい読んでよ
Oh my god, they've done a fourth wall break. Oh my god, this is the stream of fourth wall breaks, isn't it?
井上ちゃんあなたは何を言ってるの
I know, what is he talking about?
おっと今のなしだよいけない電波が入っちゃったみたい
So even little Hinoa can lose it every now and again?
それはともかくここはすでに神の作った結界の中なんだから用心しないと迷っちゃうよ
Yes, you're in her domain now. You definitely need to make a plan.
そうねさっきから走ってるのにちっとも端にたどり着かないしどうやらこれは侵入者を惑わせるタイプのものだね空間そのものがねじ曲がっているみたい
Indeed it is.
やりたい放題ねあの神様まあ神様ってもともと気ままな存在だし
They are, because they're literally worshipped for doing little to nothing at times.
井上ちゃんの力でこれをどうにかできるむむむむむ井上ちゃんパワー全開何も起こらないわね
Nope, he doesn't have the power. He's only an envoy. He's not an actual true god, is he?
ダメだ僕の力じゃ結界を抜けられないよこれじゃ永遠に堂々巡りになっちゃうかも
Couldn't she literally like break it all down?
そう困ったわね
I'm surprised she's not thinking of just doing that. I'm gonna tear it all down, then I'll find him. Still, for a god, she isn't really very godly. Well, it's not like I was expecting much anyway.
あでもシロちゃんだけなら大丈夫かも前に言ったかもしれないけど姫神様は縁結びの神様だからね縁を強くすることはできても縁を否定できないんだよ
Oh, so she was bluffing then?
でもこの世界にいる以上はマー君と私の縁って切れているんじゃないの
Nah, she was bluffing, wasn't she?
姫神様はそう言っていたけど神様だからって万能じゃないんだそうなるには時間がかかるはずだよ
To go through the effort of bluffing, then that is incredible dedication.
シロちゃんには今まで培ってきたマサト君との絆があるじゃないそれを断ち切ろうなんて神様でも容易じゃないはずだよ
No, it is not.
なるほど
Your bond is still there. She's just working on breaking it right now. A bond. The bond between me and Markun. That was the most certain thing to me. The bond we've had ever since we were children.
あのさシロちゃん何もしかして姫神様から言われたこと気にしてるの
Of course she would be.
黙ってないで何か言ってよ
Hinoa is pretty sharp when he wants to be.
ひのわちゃん私は本当にマー君にふさわしいのかしら
Man, so Mishiro is going through her own self-doubt treatment.
そういうの僕に聞き出すあたり自信ないって言ってることと同じだよ
Mm-hmm.
そうねその通りだわやっぱり自信ないんだね
Normally I'd blow back that question without thinking twice.
絆っていうのは強く思い合う心から生まれるものだよ。シロちゃんがそんな状態じゃマサトくんの元までたどり着けなくなっちゃうよ。
その通りだけど、でもそもそもマー君は本当に私のことを望んでいるのかしら。
What are you talking about? What is she even talking about? She's had the experience, hasn't she? That there is definitely something strong between them. That, you know, he would have literally thrown you off if you tried anything, and he didn't. He willingly let you. Of course there's something. Of course you deserve him. Back then, I thought we really managed to connect. I haven't forgotten that warmth, but...
確かに選ぶのはマサトくんだけどさ。
And he really is struggling to make his choice.
でもこんな不意打ちみたいな状態で姫神様と結ばれてもマサトくんにとっては良くないと思うな。
Exactamundo.
でも恋する男の子としては正しい。そもそも恋愛にルールを持ち出す方がおかしいのよ。
Just do what you want then.
シロちゃん。
That's right. To be honest, I should have done everything I could to drive out that goddess. Wouldn't that have been the most correct thing for me, as someone in love with Markun? But in the end, I came to an agreement because of the shrine, using her usefulness as an excuse. I gave in. In other words, I never really grappled with the problem of true love. Maybe Markun perceived I wasn't serious enough, and that's why he never truly dealt with the feelings we had.
私はここを継ぐことがマー君にとって正しいことだと思ってた。マー君は両親から期待されていたし、私もそばで支えようと思っていたのよ。
So you felt like you were never dealing what either of you wanted, and were just destined to railroad him into being the priest? Is that what this all comes down to?
でもひょっとして私には話してくれなかっただけで、マー君には将来の夢や希望があったのかもしれないわね。
Indeed.
でもマサトくんの口からそういうの聞いたこともないよ。
Yeah, he has never said that. He's thought about it, but, you know, this is what if, isn't it?
それは私たちが期待していたから喋らなかっただけなのかも。マー君は優しい子だもの。ずっとそばで見ていたからこそわかるのよ。あの神様が言うように、そういう風に私たちが仕立て上げたのは間違いじゃないのよ。
But you did it out of love, right? Now that I think about it, my feelings may have only surfaced because of that wish of perpetuating the shrine. In other words, my feelings may have been manufactured as well. I don't have the confidence to deny any of that.
私は本当にマー君にふさわしいのかしら。
Well, that's up to her. Neither of us knew how to answer that question.
さてマサトよ。
Oh, here we go. Yui-sama.
そろそろ二人で新しい世界に旅立とうぞ。
What new world? Aren't we already in a new world? Yui-sama, this is the Magatama I gave back to him. Something from my past life. A memento for Yui-sama. It looks like a simple Magatama at first, yet it's anything but simple right now.
受け取ってくれマサト。これこそわらわたちが進む新しき世界への扉じゃ。
I understood by instinct rather than reason. If I accept this, there will probably be no way back.
さあ マサト。
Irabe. To be honest, I can't say the thought of having regrets about inheriting the shrine hadn't crossed my head. But I lived like that this whole time, and I did my best. I can't just nod and accept it when he tells me to abandon that life. However, a new world.
マサトとわらわが生きたいように生きられる新世界じゃ。
Yui-sama's proposal. It is true that it sounded incredibly attractive to me. I don't know why, but something inside of me, deep within my soul, whispers for me to go. The other me desires that new world.
そこでは邪魔するものは何もない。ただ幸福な時間だけが満ちたわらわたちにとっての理想郷じゃ。
Is a paradise you didn't work towards really paradise? But doing something like this?
でね、さすがのわらわも天道を曲げるほどの力を使えばただでは済まぬ。反動で神の座を失うやもしれぬが。
Well, you have been incredibly selfish in doing this, Yui-sama.
だが、そなたと結ばれるためならそれも構わぬ。
So, literally, Yui's goal is using the last of her god powers to get a future with Masato. That's literally what this whole arc has been.
マサトよ、わらわはそなたのそばにいることができればそれだけで満足なのじゃ。
It's literally a screw the consequences. They're actually good for me. I don't care. I'm so happy. The way Yui-sama sacrifices everything for my sake. It's so precious. The promise of marrying one day. Was that not the promise the me from that past life made? The thing he wanted? No. That's why I was born in this world.
わらわとマサトだけの世界。わらわたちならそれができるのじゃ。それこそわらわたちの千年の悲願ではなかったのか。
Yui-sama. She really loves me. He's finally acknowledging him as a woman he wants to be. Yui-sama's facing me seriously, with the pure wish to be together with me, and gave me the means to do so. Then I have to. When I slowly reach out to the Magatama Yui-sama's holding out to me. At that moment, something falls out of my pocket. Is it the manju? This is a manju!
どうしたのじゃ、マサト。何をためらっておるのじゃ。
Mishiro, your little act of giving him the manju has literally saved him from potentially making a grave mistake. Potentially. This...
そのまんじゅうはミシロが渡したものか。
Looks like you know. Yes. Mishiro-san gave this to me.
そのようなものはもはや不要じゃ。
Uh-oh, what's he gonna do? He's gonna do something he's gonna regret now. There's the manju and the Magatama in front of me. On one hand, a historical treasure. On the other, a common snack. I have to choose one.
決別せよ、マサト。我らは新しい世界へと旅立つのじゃから。
Yui, I can't accept you. I can't. Not like this anyway. No. That's not right. This isn't the only thing Mishiro-san has given me. She gave me much more than this. Mishiro-san has always been by my side, supporting me no matter what. And she... It was something that happened during my mother's funeral. I was young. Unable to accept her passing, I ran away in the middle of her funeral. Alone, I ran to the back of the shrine. I arrived to the cave. I heard from my dad that this sanctuary was a really sacred place. That being the case, my younger self hoped to be able to meet my late mother here. But there was no one. My expectations were mercilessly crushed. I was sad. People die. It's a fate none of us can escape from. That universal truth left an unforgettable mark on me from a young age. I was really sad. Mom will never come back. I just went into the cave and sat down. A mysterious warmth filled the inside of the cave. It made me feel safe. I wanted to disappear. I wished no one found me. If I left this world too, wouldn't I be able to see my mom again? I stayed there, alone with my thoughts.
マー君
I heard someone's voice.
探したよマー君こんなところにいたんだ
Oh, she's so cute as a child. Mishiro-san. Mishiro-san was in front of me. She was worried and came looking for me. But that kindness weighed heavy on me. I was thinking about nothing but seeing Mom again, and I couldn't think of Mishiro-san as someone getting in the way of that at that moment.
みんな心配してるよそろそろ帰ろう
Everyone?
おじさんや日野和ちゃんや神社のみんなだよ
Just goes to show you how long Hinoa's been at the shrine, doesn't it? But none of them were my mom. That's why I... No,
帰らないの
just leave me alone.
そう
Mishiro-san looked really troubled when I started getting stubborn.
そうだはいおまんじゅう持ってきたよお腹空いたでしょ
Masato, you were so easy to bribe, weren't you? She gently presents a manju to me.
ほら食べていいよ
I don't want it. I thought she just wanted to lure me out with sweets, so I decided to be rude. I just wanted to wallow alone in my sorrow. Go away!
行かないよだって私はマー君のお姉ちゃんだから
If your mother can't be there for you, I'll have to be there for you after all. The ashen world recovers its colours in the blink of an eye. And I feel like a new door opened in front of me. One-chan. That was the moment when my family got a new member. The word resounded deep inside my heart for some reason. Even though you're a boy?
男の子だけどお姉ちゃんなのこれからはどんなことがあっても私が一緒にいてあげる
I guess this is the moment when their bond first established.
約束する私はずっとマー君のこと守ってあげる
And that next line just affirms it for me. Promise?
約束ずっと一緒だよマー君
Together forever. I thought of it as nothing but a silly promise between kids, just something to get me to go back home. But now I understand. Mishiro-san always kept her promise to me. She was always with me, stayed by my side, looked over me, and became my true sister.
Masato?
I had a dream. A dream from my childhood. Certain memories that I had forgotten. Yes, it was not just a manju. Mishiro-san gave me far more.
夢じゃそんなことより早くわらわと
I'm sorry, Yui-sama. No. EmEmGameplay-sama.
お主まさか
Hump! I eat up the manju in front of EmEmGameplay-sama. Hump, 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 hump. Sweet. The familiar taste of the manjus I've been eating my whole life spreads across my mouth. I finally come back to my senses and see the world this god has put in front of me for what it really is. I finally feel like I got my feet on the ground. And another feeling sprouts deep inside my heart. Mishiro-san is... that way!
やめよう何をしている
Sorry, Yui-sama. You have failed. A light appears in the middle of the empty room. I reach for the certain presence lying beyond the light.
マサトそれ以上はダメじゃ
Yui-sama sounds heartbroken, but I have no intention of stopping. Sorry. I can't go with you. She's done everything for him. She saved him from his own self-pity and sadness. If there's anyone who deserves Makun, it's Mishiro, ultimately.
どうしたのシロちゃん
声が聞こえたの。
Nice.
声耳を澄ましても何も聞こえないけどな
Because this sound is only reaching his ears. Her ears! This game confused me continually referring to them between he and she. I'm getting confused.
マー君が。マー君が呼んでる。
He is. Nice.
ちょっとどこに行くのシロちゃん
Nice. They really are bound together. Mishiro-san appears from beyond the light. Mishiro-san. Mishiro-san hugs me as soon as she sees me. Mishiro-san's usual soothing scent reaches my nose. It's a gentle, nostalgic scent.
よかったマー君。お姉ちゃんちょっと自信なくなってたけどでも嬉しかったの私を呼んでくれて
Looks like we have a winner, everybody! Of course I did, Mishiro-san. I realized once again. Our bonds are so strong, nothing can break them anymore. I can't choose anyone but you, Mishiro-san. No matter how strong the power of the gods are, nothing can get in the way of our relationship. I wanted to prove that no matter what.
マー君やっぱり大好き
Me too, Mishiro-san. We embrace each other, feeling our warmth. Our bodies wanted evidence that the person we loved truly was there. Mishiro-san?
好きって言ったのこれで3万回目だね
I think that was meant to be a significant number, right? Ah. Yes. Mishiro-san will always be Mishiro-san, no matter what. Oh. We kiss naturally. Well, there you go. No, I'm not making those noises. It's too embarrassing. I can feel the slight warmth of her lips, making me desire her even more. Ah, such a soft sensation. Every time our tongues entwine, the sweet sensation spreads inside my mouth. This is a lover's kiss. It does not matter anymore. Sister, trap, boy, none of it matters. I just want to stay like this with the person in front of me forever. I'm completely absorbed in basking in each other's warmth. Yui-sama, you had your time with Masato. That time has come and gone. He's got someone else now, unfortunately for you. When we finally part our lips, Mishiro looks completely entranced by our kiss. When I think about the sensual face she makes when we kiss, I get more and more excited.
マー君とのキスすごかった。
It's like they've completely forgotten that Yui's there with a broken heart. It's kind of sad, but it's ultimately what it is. Yeah, for me too.
これが恋人とのキスなんだね。
It is indeed. Ah, yeah. Saying it straight like that, it's a little bit embarrassing.
お姉ちゃんにこんな情熱的なキスしてくるなんてもう言い訳できないよ。
Indeed. No more. I'm not planning to. And I've been lying to myself this whole time. But I finally managed to become honest with my feelings. The heart wants what it wants. It'll always work out.
そうなんだ。マー君はお姉ちゃんと恋人みたいなキスしたかったんだ。
Seeing her smile happily like that makes me smile as well.
そろそろいいかの。
I know, right? I feel so bad for him now. Yui-sama. Crap, I forgot she was there. He's referring to them all as she's now. He's accepted them for what they want to be. And that's just great. Seems like we got too deep into our own little world. I kind of regret showing off in front of her.
でさ、マー君のことなんだけど。
I mean, if this doesn't say that she's lost, nothing will.
皆まで言うな。マサトはミシロを選ぶということじゃろ。
Well, yeah, that's right. For a moment I thought about being vague to not hurt her, but I can't fake it. I chose Mishiro-san. It may be kind of cruel, but I think it's for the best to be clear for once. Yeah, exactly. He's finally done it.
であれば、わらわの乾杯じゃ。
Well, I am so glad that Yui's taking this in such good grace.
あら。
Unexpectedly enough, Yui-sama accepts defeat graciously. She may not have any regrets after losing to Mishiro-san despite all of her divine powers. If she relaxes from now on, I'd be incredibly thankful.
意外とすんなり認めるのね。もう一悶着あるかと思ってたんだけど。
Oh, Mishiro, don't be like that now. Come on.
神の力を使っても、そなたたちの縁を否定することはできなかったのじゃ。縁結びの神であるわらわの権能では心が限界じゃ。それに天道を曲げてまで力を使ったツケは神といえども払わねばならぬ。
Yep, she's about to be stripped of her godhood. Hmm? Price? What does she mean? Ah!
何この音。
Whoa! That is scary. Black fire!
払われたようじゃの。
An ominous darkness appears, exuding an overwhelming pressure.
シロちゃん大丈夫かな。
I honestly didn't think we'd be near the end of the game at this point. I thought it would take longer. From the way she went away, I guess they met. But I'm kind of worried that I haven't felt anything since then.
一応すぐにでも元の世界に帰れるように準備はしてるけどね。
Nice. If you saved their lives, you won't have to be the mascot anymore. You can be your own person. No matter how strong Shiro-chan is, she's up against Himegami-sama. It'd be nice if Masato really put his foot down and mediated for real this time.
何
It's the consequences of... Oh well, look at this. It's the consequences to her actions. The ground starts trembling under my feet.
この世界で地震なんて。
That can only mean one thing. This is a world Himegami-sama made. There shouldn't be earthquakes here. It must mean that this space is turning unstable.
嘘でしょ。あんなに大きな汚れまで。
Oof.
うわあんなに。
Run, Hinoa! I can't stay here anymore. I'll get swallowed by the corruption if I waste time here.
シロちゃんたちは心配だけど。
Self-preservation, baby! I'm feeling really bad for both of them, but I can't do anything else. All I can do is run back to our world and wait. What is this? Just watching it makes me feel like it's sucking up all my energy. It's like one big mass of corruption.
わらわは天道を曲げてまで力を使ったのじゃ。その結果、新しき世界を渡ることができなかったとあれば、
It figures.
反動はこうして。
Yes. As I said, if it isn't the consequences to my own actions. Mishiro-san, stand back! The overwhelming darkness is swallowing up everything in its path. It's a fierce wave of power. It's making my whole body tremble.
汚れとして現れるのじゃ。
If divine power is positive, then that means the corruption that appears as a recoil effect is negative. Leaving something like this be, I can't even imagine what kind of influence it will exert on the world. But even in front of these overwhelming waves, Yui-sama's the only one that looks composed. That must mean... Yui-sama, please purify this corruption!
この汚れはわらわの力が生み出したもの。
Oh well.
わらわ自身でも払うことはできぬのじゃ。
Looks like this is a job for Mishiro-san then, right? Then what do we do? No matter how powerful Mishiro-san is, I don't think she can purify the corruption created by God. If Himegami-sama can't do anything about this, then we're done for!
安心せえ。
Yui-sama stands in front of us, blocking the way between us and the corruption.
この汚れがわらわに起因しているのなら、わらわ自身がこの闇に飲み込まれることで中和できるはずじゃ。
Oh no.
汚れの原因そのものをこの世界から消し去れば存在し得ぬはず。
So she's gonna sacrifice herself. What? I can't be at ease when she says that.
それじゃあ姫神様、あなたは。
Indeed.
これも因果応報。いや、自業自得というものじゃ。
Does she mean to take responsibility and disappear? No. Why go that far?
神ならばこそ、その身の諸しようは心得ておるわ。
And she's lost the man she loved, so she doesn't mind, does she? Obviously.
強い力には責任が伴う。それこそまさしく天の道理というものじゃ。
Ah, yes. That classic line from Spider-Man. The way she says it makes me powerless, but it doesn't sound like she has any regrets. Himegami-sama, you...
安心せえ、死にはせぬ。封印されていた神が別の次元に封じられると思えば、そなたも心安かろう。
So she's not gonna die. That's something at least. Now that I think about it, this might be because I chose Mishiro-san. It's my fault, yeah, it is your fault, but you made the choice that your heart desired, so you can't really feel regret for that now. Is this because of me?
それは違う。神の力を気ままに使いすぎた。わらわが悪いのじゃ。
Exactly. Don't let him try and shoulder the burden. I did choose Mishiro-san, but I don't want Yui-sama to disappear from my life. I don't want things to end this way, really, because I think she'll be eternally pained watching you two be happy while she can't do anything, you know? Surely it's a mercy killing, if anything, or a mercy sealing in this case. I need to do something. Is there any way I can save her?
マー君従って。
Mishiro-san? Mishiro-san stands in front of us.
私なら大丈夫よ。汚れを払うことこそ巫女の本分だし。
And Mishiro is no ordinary shrine maiden either, is she? I know it's possible, but this is way too much! No matter how inhumane Mishiro-san might seem, I don't think a human can cleanse that corruption alone. Nothing but a god can fight what was born from another god. If only we had Hinoa here.
大丈夫よ、マー君。だって私は。
She looked like the corruption was overwhelming her at first, but Mishiro-san's stride looked really confident now. She exudes a reliable and hopeful air.
お姉ちゃんだから。
Whoa, she cleansed it all! Wow, Mishiro, you are scary in so many ways, but that was very impressive. No, it wasn't enough! A radiant glow emanates from Mishiro-san. Struck by that radiance, the corruption is driven back a little. No way. It's working?
バカな。抑え込んだじゃと。
I mean, she's pushed it back, but she hasn't got rid of it. The black miasma is slowing down. The black mass of corruption seems to have been having a hard time getting punished by Mishiro-san's power.
ありえぬ。人の身でありながら、どうしてここまで神の力に対抗できるのじゃ。
Come on. There's gotta be a reveal now, right?
マー君が望むならこのまま終わらせはしない。それは私の願いであり、あなたの願いだからよ。
わらわの願いじゃと。
In an instant, light fills the room. Mishiro-san was dancing the kagura while emitting a divine light. But this kagura dance looks kind of different from what I remember. Mishiro-san? It's the first time I saw this dance, and I've lived among shrines my whole life. I thought it might be a sealing dance to keep the corruption at bay.
それはまさか。
Yui-sama? Yui-sama looks astonished as soon as she sees the dance.
その舞はわらわがかつてこの地に祝福を与える時に舞ったものじゃ。それをどうして。
Oh, I guess this is what we think it means. Blessings. Is that the same one from the festival ceremony?
いかにも。そもそも神楽とは神を下ろし、人々の汚れを払い、神と人が交流するためのもの。新人一体の特別な晴れの場所を構築するのが神楽舞というものじゃ。だが、この舞を見しろはどこで？
Is it not?
分かっているはず。
The Magatama glows and starts emitting divine light.
1000年を超えてもなお思い続け、そして巡り合う。
その舞は。
それが私たちの願いだったはずだから。
Our wish?
思い出した。
Yui-sama?
思い出したぞ、ミシロ。
Oh my goodness. The goddess and the maiden are dancing together. Their power grows and grows. Their divine dance pushes back the corruption.
いざ時は満ちた。
かの時にいざない我が魂よ。
What? Oh! The darkness is cleansed. The ominous and overpowering presence of darkness disappears, and in its place now stands a pure aura of peace. Ah, the light is overflowing. This feeling is... This probably is a memory from the far past. Long before I was born. Memories from my past life when I met EmEmGameplay. That person is... There's nothing but sadness in the eyes of that goddess. She looks the same despite this happening centuries ago. A true immortal goddess stands before a man.
おそらくわらわは封印されるじゃろう。
I see. This is a memory from before Yui-sama got sealed. Why does this have to happen? The man looks at the baby he's holding in his arms, sad and about to break. Did we do anything wrong? Was marrying a goddess such sacrilege?
すまぬの。こうなることは分かっていた。神が人と交わり、子を残す。それは天道を犯すほどの大罪であることは。
No way. Is Mishiro Yui's daughter, you think?
だが、それでも、そなたと愛し合うことだけは止められなかったのじゃ。
EmEmGameplay. That single word made it apparent the man already gave in to his fate, being separated from Yui-sama. The sadness he felt was so great, he couldn't utter more words.
そなたには苦労をかけるの。
Then let us go with...
それはならぬ。子は宝じゃ。わらわを慕うあまり、そなたの手中にある玉をなくしてはならぬ。
But you shall be sealed alone if we do nothing!
それもまた覚悟のうちじゃ。悲しむでない。わらわは確かに封印される。別離の定めにあるが、決して何も残せなかったわけではない。
Indeed. That is right. The man says, looking at the baby he's holding.
この子は我らの愛の結晶というだけではない。神の魂を分け与えたがゆえに、わらわの神聖をこの子は強く受け継ぐ。そしてこの地に残り、幾代もの年月を重ねた後、再びわらわの魂はよみがえるじゃろう。
No way. No way. It can't be, can it?
そうすれば姿形は変わっても、わらわたちは再び巡り合うことができる。その時こそわらわは人間となり、そなたと結ばれるのじゃ。
Then all we have to do is entrust everything to our future selves.
何年かかるかはわからぬ。だがそなたとわらわの魂の結びつきが確かならば、きっと巡り合うことができるじゃろう。それまで待っててくれるか。
This isn't a mere goodbye. It's a separation that will go even beyond death. Promise to meet again, across generations and lives. It is all a bit too much to understand for mortal humans. But I promise. The man accepts Himegami-sama's words. Even if they can't marry in this life, they will be able to in a future one. He fully believed in EmEmGame-sama's words and decided to entrust everything to the future. I will stay in the shrine and help protect this land forever, until the day we meet again.
ああ、約束じゃ。これはその約束の証じゃ。
Himegami presents the Magatama to the man. When the Magatama touches the child's hands, it emits a soft glow. I can't know how a baby sounds. Perhaps aware the power of the Magatama was meant to protect, the baby smiles and starts touching it.
これがそなたとその子を守ってくれるじゃろう。
Wait, that smile is Mishiro-san's!
安心せえ。これは別れではない。形を変えるだけじゃ。
Mishiro is Yui's daughter. So it was a mother-daughter battle for Makun. Is that what this whole thing is? EmEmGame-sama.
我が愛しき人よ。1000年の後に再び巡り合おうぞ。
And over 1,000 years passed. My consciousness comes back to reality. It feels kind of weird to be back in my body and able to move. That just now was... Have I really returned? When I look around, the darkness is completely gone. The whole area is filled to the brim with a divine peace. There's feelings that I can't describe swelling inside me. I can't put it into words, but I can definitely feel I'm in contact with something sacred.
気がついたようじゃな。あれはわらわが遠き日に交わした約束。そなたとの別れの思い出じゃ。
Yui-sama, that dream I had.
そして見たであろう。わらわがこの地に残した半身。その正体を。
I guess it makes sense. How else would Mishiro have been able to fight off a god's powers? Mishiro-san.
あなたは私の半身、魂を分けた兄弟、いえ、姉妹というわけね。
Ah, so they're sisters, soul sisters. Naruhodo ne. This is a bit much to take in. You're not kidding.
いかにも。だからそなたとマサトの縁が切れることはなかった。なぜならそれがわらわの望みであったからじゃ。
This is so next level. If you two share a soul, does that mean you're kind of the same person?
いえ、確かにさっきの舞のせいで記憶を継承しているけど、同じ人間というわけではないわ。マー君だってそうじゃないの？さっきの風景を見たせいで前世の記憶が蘇ってない？
Oh, yes, he absolutely did, didn't he? Oh, so that's what it was. It makes more sense when she points it out. Memories aren't the only thing that appeared inside my head. My past life experiences, my meeting and separation from Yui-sama. All kinds of memories are surfacing in my head.
言うなれば、ミシロとわらわは同一ではなく同質というものじゃな。
No wonder they butted heads so often.
そうね。なんだかちょっと不思議な感じ。
It seems like they oddly enough comprehend each other now. This is kind of anticlimactic. I'm glad if this means they're not going to keep fighting for me anymore, but...
あれほどの汚れから逃れることができたのじゃ。無事に住んで長生ということじゃな。
Indeed. Yeah, I guessed Yui-sama would say that. There's two lives mixing inside my head right now. This feels so bizarre, I can't really calm down. The me that's been protecting Kotomutsubi rituals and doing his best with Mishiro-san this whole time. And my former self, the one that embraced the memories of his sad parting with Yui-sama and trusted everything to the future. Both living inside my body. It's strange, but none of these memories has a bad effect on my psyche. They're coming to me and integrating themselves without contradicting my own past memories. But doesn't that cause a new problem? Oh, I needed that. Wait a minute. I chose Mishiro-san because the me that's living right now feels really strongly about her. But as I am right now, I can't just discard my feelings for Yui-sama. I really want us to live together. Which means, between Yui-sama and Mishiro-san, I don't know which one to choose all over again!
だからさ、この際ね。
それが良さそうじゃな。
Oh, they're coming up with a solution, are they?
なに、マー君。
まあ、何を言うかは想像できるがな。
Both of them were whispering between themselves when I call out to them. Then they turned to me with smiles on their faces. Well, I have something to say to you two.
ほう、何か問題でもあったかの？
It's kinda hard to say this. Right now, I'm sharing the memories of my past self.
真意に触れたことで、わらわとのエニシがつながったわけじゃな。
There's actually a big
それがどうかしたか
problem.
の？
There's actually a very big problem. At least try to pretend you're listening. Right now, there's the current Masato and the past Masato inside of me. Which means that I have reasons to be both of your and Mishiro-san's lover.
要するに、選べないというわけじゃな。
Indeed, he cannot erabe. Well, something like that. I have reasons to choose Mishiro-san and reasons to choose Yui-sama too. As my former self, I definitely chose Mishiro-san, and I don't think she'd accept me overturning my decision right after. But if I'm told I have to give up on Yui-sama, I don't think that's something I could do. Not at all. At this rate, they'll just start fighting again.
やっぱりね。マー君ならそう言うと思った。
Uh-oh. Mishiro-san?
まあ、予想通りじゃな。
Just as we expected. They even both have the same levels of smug, don't they? They really are soul sisters, aren't they? Wait, what? I thought the battle for my attention would start all over again, but you two seem pretty okay with it.
私たちが取っ組み合いの喧嘩でもすると思った？
That's the natural conclusion considering how you were before.
忘れたのか、マサト。今のわらわとミシロは、もはや魂を同じくする姉妹。い
We
や、
can share you,
も
basically.
う一つの自分とも言うべき存在じゃ。
自分自身と喧嘩なんてできないわよ。てか争っても意味ないし。
Oh, I guess that is true.
私を選ぶってことは、姫神様を選ぶってこと。
Well, that does make sense, I think. It's like they turned into twins. It's true it would be pointless to fight, but I can't really imagine how this is gonna work. But we're back to me not knowing what to choose again.
それでね、さっき話し合ったんだけど、いっそのこと、二人ともお嫁さんにしてもらえればと思いまして。
Yeah. What?
要するに、男の子ハーレムというわけじゃの。
It's a harem ending, really? Wait a minute. There's no way we can't do that. It'd definitely be infidelity. They're telling me both are going to be my partners at the same time? Are you sure about this? You're okay with something this convenient after fighting so much? Besides, it took all my determination to choose Mishiro-san just now. It was so romantic. A once-in-a-lifetime event. And you're gonna let it end like that?
さっき、決められないとか言ってたくせにの。
I know, right? This is so confusing. Well, that's true, but her words are on point.
それは私たちも同じことだし、 マー君の体は一つ、私たちは二つ。だったら分け隔てなく愛してもらえたらそれでいいかなって思ったのよね。
Interesting.
両手に花というやつじゃ。これこそ男の夢であろう。
Well, to some it is. To some it's between two women or more, but you know. When they put it like that, it does sound tantalizing. It makes the imagination fly. But isn't that dishonest? Isn't it literally two-timing?
普通の人間同士の恋愛ではそうであろう。
Yes, there are some religions that permit harems, so yeah.
マー君、私たちは普通の恋人じゃないからそういうの当てはまらないのよ。
We're gods, or goddesses if you prefer. It's just like in Shuffle. It's just like in Shuffle, isn't it? They permit polygamy in the land of the gods, so obviously it's fine, isn't it? When they're so assertive about it, I get the feeling this might be the best solution for our situation. Being practical, if none of them have any problems with it, it should be okay.
マー君はこだわっているみたいだけどさ、本当は期待しているの分かってるんだよ。
Oh, of course he is.
マサトはわらわたちを妻にしたくはないのか？
I do. Mishiro-san, pure and prim on the surface, but sensual and loving beyond comparison on the bed. And Yui-sama, who has no problems in servicing me however I might wish, despite her status as a goddess. Just thinking about having them both all for me, even if they're traps, it excites me as a man to no end. Of course it does, but... Wait. Whoa, Mishiro-san!
マー君の背中あったかい。
Looks like they're both gonna show you exactly what they can offer. Mishiro-san. Mishiro-san hugs me all of a sudden.
ねえマー君、私の胸ドキドキしているのわかる？
Yeah. I can feel the beat of her heart when she's this close.
マー君だけなんだよ。こんなに胸が高鳴るのは。
But you know what this means as well? It must be possible for Mishiro to produce offspring as well if Yui-sama can do it. So cute.
マサト？
And on the front. What?
わらわだけ仲間外れはずるいのじゃ。
Yui-sama's hugging me now too. I'm getting sandwiched between the two of them. Why are you two doing this?
だってマー君はこれから私たちをちゃんと恋人として愛してくれるわけでしょ。そのことを考えるとどんどん気持ちが高ぶってきちゃってつい抱きついちゃった。
This is literally the spirit of the why not both gif. Love them both from now on. That means
そうじゃん。ようやく何の憂いもなくマサトに愛されることができるのじゃ。
this is kind of cute though, not gonna lie.
男の子としてこれほどまでの幸せはないのじゃ。
Even Yui-sama's coming on to me. Their feelings get across to me as clear as their warmth. I can't believe I have two wives that love me with all of their hearts.
マサトの匂いとっても優しくて好きなのじゃ。
I would love it if any of them having a bit of a scuffle. It would be a funny way to conclude it, wouldn't it?
いつまでもこうしていたくなっちゃう。
But it looks like they've truly reconciled their differences. If they do this, then I'm so happy. I don't know what to do with myself. Hmm? What's with those reactions just now?
もうマー君たら
Itchy!
こんな不意打ちは反則なのじゃ。
They've normally had to be the ones who've come on to him, but now it's different, isn't it?
男の子なら大好きな人にそんなこと言われたら嬉しくなるに決まっているのじゃ。
Ah, I see. But I'm the same as them. I don't dislike them at all because of the fact that they're traps. They've done so much for me, and I'm ready to leave behind all my doubts to love them with my whole being, like I should have in the first place. Yeah. Glad you finally came round. Yeah. That's what love makes to you, I guess.
マー君も私たちと同じ気持ちなんだね。
ほらマサト、私たちと一緒に。
Yes. I have no more doubts about loving them. I've come to see it as natural. That's why we have sexy time. And there we go. That's Trap Shrine. Well, I thought I might have to do one more stream, but you know, there we go. I've done it. That's Trap Shrine. But I wouldn't worry about things, my friends. It's not the end of Trap Shrine. There are more games in the Trap Shrine series, so I have no idea if they're all linked or if they're different stories with different protagonists and heroines. But oh, there's someone new. Or is that what Mishiro-san looks like when she actually takes on the goddess form, maybe? But yeah, that was a pretty enjoyable series. I'm quite happy with that. Looks like I can create a brand new playlist, mind you, because I do think I will be playing some more. We've got to see if he gives Hinoa the trip to the water park he promised. Or the pool, wasn't it? Yeah. Eroge Japan. Who'd have thought, eh? They were actually soul sisters. That's quite a development, but it's not an unexpected one in a way. It's kind of unexpected, but not completely. Some time after.
あれから1週間か。
It's been a week and they're being all lovey-dovey. Why are they making me do all the work? Or something. I remember the incident when Yui-sama transported us to that world she made. On my way out, that big mass of corruption. It was really nasty. A pain to deal with using the divine power.
3人とも戻ってこないってことは、やっぱりあれに飲み込まれて。
They literally spent a week just having sexy time. I managed to escape somehow, but I don't think any of them had a chance to escape. Ye of little faith, Hinoa. I got a thin hint of their presence before leaving, but the three of them must really have. Oh, Hinoa, don't cry. It must be. Masato-kun, Shiro-chan, and Himegami-sama passed away. I was prepared for something like this to happen someday, but it's really sad.
マサト君、シロちゃん、姫神様。
You can leave the shrine to me.
だから安らかに眠って。
He of little faith. I mean, I guess you could sort of see it that way. I mean, we got to see what happened, so, you know, it's not as big a deal. It's not, you know, we know what happened, so, you know.
どうしたのひのわちゃん。お腹でも空いたの？
And she just pops right back up out of nowhere. Whew, finally back home.
疲れた。予想以上に手間だったの。
Oh, right, so they just struggle to find their way back, okay.
何万ダブ、何万ダブ、万万じゃん。
Hinoa looks pretty spooked.
神が念仏を唱えるでないぞ。それはジャンル違いじゃ。
ってあれ？ひょっとしてみんな生きてる？
Well, of course we are. Why would we? Why would we not be? Yeah, we have legs. See?
そもそも神は不滅じゃ。そう簡単に死ぬわけなかろう。
Aww. Aww. Whoa. Hinoa hugs me.
よかった。無事でよかったよみんな。
Aww, so cute.
ほらこら、わらわたちの夫に近づきすぎじゃ。
What? Huh?
だってみんなちっとも戻ってこなくて、僕もう死んじゃったのかと思ったよ。
大げさね。ちょっと戻ってこれなかったくらいで心配しすぎよ。
Some people would say a week is a long time.
ちょっとじゃないよ。あれから1週間だよ。
It probably didn't feel that long for them, did it?
1週間？
It wasn't even a day for us. How did that happen? Doesn't that mean they missed the festival then?
なるほど。あれは別の世界での出来事じゃからの。時の流れがこちらと違っていたようじゃな。
So it's the same as spending thousands of years in the Dragon King's palace?
ちょっとした浦島太郎の気分じゃの。
Then we really were gone for a good while. Wait! What about the festival preparations?
まずいわね。急いで準備しないと。
そこは安心してほしいな。一応はちゃんとやっておいたから。
Oh, Hinoa, you legend. Huh? Really?
商店街との打ち合わせとか業者の手配とかもろもろ全部進めておいたよ。
He'd use that mascot charm.
ひのわちゃん偉い。今日のおやつは特別におまんじゅう3個にしてあげる。
ありがとう。
What's wrong? Hinoa's acting somewhat odd. Given enough food, she'd dig a ditch for you in record time, but she doesn't look so happy now. Did something happen?
いやー、実はね、言いにくいんだけど。
Oh dear. Alright, what happened?
僕だけじゃ手が足りなくて、助っ人をお願いしたんだ。
I guess that makes sense. I mean, he can make shadow clones of himself, but... Helper? Well, it would have been asking too much to expect Hinoa to deal with everything alone. I don't think she could do much besides asking for help. Neither Hinoa nor me missed the fact Mishiro-san's face darkened the second she heard the word helper.
しょうがなかったんだよ。実際シロちゃん、マサト君に続いて姫神様までいなくなって、
Come on, Mishiro, go easy on him.
みんな意気消沈してヤシロを存続させるのも難しいくらいだったんだよ。
なるほど。確かにわらわという祭人なしではヤシロの手をなさぬであろう。
I love how the gods and goddesses all have, like, animal ears.
本当はそれがいいと思うんだけどね。
I get the feel you're not telling us the whole story.
そうよひのわちゃん。私たちが戻ってきたんだから問題解決でしょ。何を悩むことがあるの？
安心せえ。わらわが民衆の前に降り立ち、神が健在であることを示せば、すぐにでも活気を取り戻すじゃろ。
I have a feeling that you, told them it was a replacement goddess?
それはならぬ。
Haha. Uh-oh, I think she knows who that is.
姫神
What? Himigami-sama started wincing all of a sudden. Who in the world?
久方ぶりじゃな姉上
Siblings, another sister.
様姉上
No way. Yui-sama's sister?
そなたは玉木貴様どうしてここにいる
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
どうしても何も姉上がいなくなったとの報告を受けてわらわが姉上の代わりに天井から使わされたのじゃ
They are definitely sisters, alright. Even the same shit-eating grin.
いのはどういうことじゃ
だって僕の立場じゃ報告しないわけにはいかないし
My, my, my.
僕って所詮は悲しい中間管理職なんだよねそろそろ神格上げたい
いかな天井の神々とはいえわらわの領域に勝手に侵入するとは掟破りも甚だしいわ
Well, technically, they were told you were gone, so obviously they still needed a goddess to be the shrine, right?
たまらっしゃい勝手に土地から離れたくせに今さら土地神を自称する方がずうずうしい
今まで隠れていたんじゃからあまり状況は変わらんと思うがの
そういうことを言っているのではないわ
Oh dear, what is it?
そもそも姉上のような自ママに力を振るう神がいては世上の衆が迷惑するわ
Oof. What happened? A simple glare is enough to knock Hinoa down. Such power!
大丈夫マー君
Yeah, but this power is absurd. It's just like Himigami-sama's power. They are siblings, after all.
貴様姉であるわらわとやり合うつもりか
Well, yeah, obviously.
何が姉じゃそなたのような荒神が身内にいることがわらわの恥じゃ
Oof.
いいかな縁切りしかできる堪能のくせに生意気な
Oh, so she's the opposite.
なめるでない姉上と地上にまたがるその忌まわしき縁に今ここで切らせてもらうぞ
Uh-oh.
はあやれるものならやってみるのじゃ
You probably shouldn't say that. Hmm? What's with the noise? Oof. What? Something fell from the sky!
これは以前姫神様がお空に返した血の輪だね
Alright.
バカなその血の輪はわらわが天井に返したはず何故地上に降りてくるのじゃ
Let me guess, have you had your powers taken away?
それこそ姉上が力を失いつつある証
Uh-oh.
貴様わらわに何をした
拠知れたことわらわの剣能縁切りによって姉上の力を封じ込めているのじゃ
Oof, that really seems to go against the spirit of this shrine, the power to sever fate.
玉木がそこまで力をつけていたとは
1000年封印されていた姉上とは一味違うぞこれが本物の神の力じゃ
Yare yare daze. Oh my god! What? Wow!
ちっちゃくなっちゃった
That is insane!
この姿は
He says he's a child again!
好き勝手に力を使われるとこちらが迷惑するしばらくその姿で反省しているがよろしい
My goodness, she is so strong! Still, that form is surprisingly cute.
そうかの
It's not so bad then.
マサトにそう言われると悪い気がしないの
Oh, she's so cute though.
にやけている場合じゃないわよマー君も貴重なロリっ子だからって安心してるんじゃないの
Oh no, we gotta stop this, don't we?
守るべき土地がなければ姉上は神ではなくちょっと力の強いもののけじゃ。
I guess 1,000 years is a long time to gain such a gap in power.
姉上が惨めに転落していく様を神の高みからじっくりと観察してくれるわ。
This is really bad!
安心せえ妻子よ。
There it is! These words are pretty proof that they are sisters. And like always, I can't be at ease.
姉上の代わりに今後は私がこの土地を沈めてやろう。無論わらわは姉上のように神の力を使って関係を迫るような無体な真似はせぬし、祭りにも大いに協力してやろうぞ。
My. But abandoning the goddess we've been worshipping for generations is kinda...
今やちんちくりんになってしまった姉上よりはわらわが祭神となった方が今後とも安心じゃぞ。
Not particularly, no.
このたわけがわらわとマサトの絆がそんな誘惑で崩れるとでも。
This might be nice, actually. I'm just kidding. But this is really troublesome. If Yui-sama loses her power, she really can't perform her duties as a goddess. Besides, she has no authority after turning that small. She's more like the mascot now.
姫神様、これで立場は僕と一緒だね。今後ともよろしく。
No, I don't want this.
よろしくできるか。
Oof. Looking at it like this, it's like there were two Hinoas. She's nothing but cute and tiny now.
私は納得できないわよ、マー君。
She can't do that to my spirit sister. I can't accept it.
姫神様の力を封印した上、祭神の座を奪おうとするとは、そうやって神の都合を押し付けるその傲慢さ、許しがたいわ。
Yeah, guess you'd say that.
ほう、人の身でわらわに歯向かうつもりか？
Oh, you don't know.
上等じゃない。やってやるわよ、姫神様。
It's war, guys.
そうとも、妹といえども容赦はせぬぞ。
面白い。神格はわらわの方が上じゃ。
やっぱりこうなっちゃった。
Dear. Just when the rivalry between Mishiro and Yui-sama is settled, this happens! A battle between gods begins! To be continued. Wow, okay. Woo! So there you are, guys. That's Trap Shrine. But it's by no means the last we'll see of them. It's only just begun. I think I'll probably get the next game in the series when the Steam Summer Sale drops, because yeah, I need to save up some money for that sale when it happens. So with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching today. Pleasure having you here, and hopefully we'll play the next game in the Trap Shrine series sooner rather than later. So take care, everybody. Have a good night. Peace out, my friends.